In Dubai, money isn't spent, it's unleashed. A $1.3 million diamond toilet, $10 million birthday parties, Bugattis left to rot in the desert. But why do they burn cash like this? And what's the secret behind their endless fortune? Let's discover 8 mysterious truths about how Dubai billionaires burn money. The last truth will shock you. Dubai's most extravagant weddings, diamond wedding dresses and gold slurping machines. The trend may have started in the late 1970s, when Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, vice president, prime minister of the UAE, ruler of Dubai, held his first wedding. The event cost over $100 million, an insane amount even by today's standards. And the venue? None other than the Dubai World Trade Center, an international trade center that was completely transformed into a lavish palace just for the ceremony. The bride did not walk down the red carpet like a typical wedding. Instead, she arrived in a golden carriage wearing a wedding dress made of solid gold, diamonds, and countless precious stones. It is not difficult to imagine prestigious brands such as Van Cleef Arpels, Cartier, and Harry Winston appearing at this moment. Van Cleef Arpels, with a history of more than a century, has created perfect, sophisticated designs that captivated European aristocracy. Cartier, a symbol of luxury and class, with nearly 170 years of experience, has affirmed its leading position in the high jewelry industry. The true value of this dress has never been disclosed, but experts speculate that it could be worth millions of dollars. And if you think that is the end of the wedding gift, think again. The groom and bride exchange gifts worth nearly $10 million, sparkling jewelry, rare gemstones, all symbolizing unlimited wealth. And Harry Winston, known as the King of Diamonds, created works that the whole world admired, a favorite choice of top stars and the global elite. This wedding was not just an event, but a declaration of power and prosperity. Besides the sparkling jewelry, high-end porcelain brands such as Pruna, part of the luxury product line of Hankook Chinaware, also participated, bringing high-end bone china sets plated with 24,000 gold, studded with Swarovski crystals, creating a royal wedding space. Today, the super rich in Dubai still try to recreate this splendor with equally lavish weddings. But in a culture where gold is the ultimate symbol of power, what happens if you accidentally forget to bring a gift? Don't worry, Dubai has the solution. At the Emirates Palace Hotel in Abu Dhabi, one of the most luxurious hotels in the world, you will not only find gold-plated interiors, but also something you have never seen anywhere else. A gold vending machine. That's right, a machine that can spit out gold bars, gold coins, and even gold jewelry instantly with a simple action like buying a can of soda. And it doesn't stop there. Every summer, Middle Eastern billionaires flood Manchester, turning the city into a luxury shopping paradise where even hotel rooms become storage for designer splurges, diamond toilets, and the summer craze of the super rich. Imagine stepping into a bathroom where your toilet is not only made of solid gold, but also studded with nearly 5,000 diamonds. Sounds impossible? No, in Dubai, it's a reality. In 2019, a $1.3 million toilet set a Guinness World Record for the most diamonds ever found. It's a way of turning the most mundane item into a status symbol. But if you think that's the height of extravagance, be prepared. In Dubai, extravagant spending isn't limited to the royals, it's also spreading to the younger generation. With wealth exploding in one generation, many kids are born into a life of luxury and take everything for granted. Just look at the story of Fat Al-Say, a prince known for his no-holds-barred lifestyle. To celebrate his graduation, he spent $17 million on a party at Disneyland Paris. But don't think it was a week-long affair. The prince spent just 2 days there. Still, he rented out an entire section of the park to ensure absolute privacy for himself and his 60 guests. It was an event so lavish that even billionaires would be in awe. And don't think that Dubai's royal extravagance is limited to the UAE. Add to Manchester, England, and you'll see something else entirely. The city that was once the industrial heart of the British Empire has become a summer playground for Middle Eastern billionaires. When Dubai's summer temperatures get too hot, the wealthy royals flock here, bringing not only supercars but also a multi-billion-dollar luxury economy. Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Rolex, Hermes, and Chanel stores in Manchester see a surge in sales every summer, as the super rich flock to the stores and go on a shopping spree. They also go after limited edition Patek Philippe watches and rare crocodile skin Hermes Birkin bags. Luxury hotels such as the Lowry Hotel and Hotel Gotham are quickly booked, with the presidential suite costing up to $15,000 a night. But even one lavish suite isn't enough to house all their new purchases, so some royals are renting 2 or even 3 hotel rooms just to store their stuff. A Manchester hotelier once told the BBC that one royal rented 3 suites and the hotel's storage room to store his Chanel bags, Rolex Daytona watches and Cartier diamonds. Just imagine the amount of money they spend every night, even if it's just storage, and it's enough to make you dizzy. That's not all. To transport these expensive items back to Dubai, they often use the VIP transportation services of Emirates Sky Cargo, and some even book a first-class cabin on Emirates Airlines just to transport their goods. With such unlimited spending, it's no wonder that Manchester's luxury economy is valued at billions of dollars in just a few summer months. So what do you think of this world? A place where toilets can be studded with diamonds, graduations can cost tens of millions of dollars, and a simple summer can turn an industrial city into a luxury paradise. Which of these royal luxuries surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. If you are wondering how to get a classy gift in a snap, this is the perfect solution for guests who forgot their gift. After all, in Dubai, anything is possible. Why book a DJ when you can have Taylor Swift sing Happy Birthday for $10 million? Welcome to the most insane birthday parties on Earth. $10 million birthday party. Inside the wildest celebrity hires in Dubai. Imagine forgetting your child's birthday. Panic sets in, but you salvage the moment with a last-minute gold coin. Now, imagine an entirely different reality, one where money isn't just a solution, but a gateway to the unimaginable. In Dubai, the elite don't just throw parties, they redefine extravagance. For them, Spotify playlists are outdated. Why stream music when you can fly in the artist? Yes, we're talking about $10 million for Taylor Swift to sing Happy Birthday to your daughter. Or Tom Holland in full Spider-Man gear, swinging into your son's birthday bash. To us, it's absurd. To them, it's just Tuesday. And leading this spectacle is Rashid Saif Belhassa, better known as Money Kicks, the social media sensation of Dubai. With millions of followers on YouTube and Instagram, he has built his empire by showcasing a lifestyle beyond imagination. His childhood wasn't about theme parks and video games. It was about hosting Cristiano Ronaldo, Khloe Kardashian, Jackie Chan, Rihanna, Lionel Messi, and even Floyd Mayweather at his private estate before he even turned 15. But what truly sets him apart is his business mindset. While others post for fun, Money Kicks turns every view into revenue. Luxury fashion deals with Louis Vuitton and Balenciaga to collaborations with Lamborghini and Rolls-Royce, his brand is a magnet for high-end sponsorships. His sneaker collection, think Nike x Travis Scott and rare off-white Jordans worth millions. His mini zoo, the kind of extravagance only seen in Dubai's elite circles. This isn't just about parties, it's a statement of power, influence, and access. These billionaires aren't spending for the sake of spending. They're investing in exclusivity, in branding themselves as untouchable. And with the right marketing, social media presence, and luxury investments, the returns are staggering. The game isn't about how much money you have, it's about how you use it. Because in this world, every move is an investment, whether it's in real estate, luxury fashion, private aviation, or even cutting-edge AI ventures. And if you play it right, your name won't just be on the guest list, you'll be the one writing it. Would you spend $10 million to turn a birthday into a global headline? Let me know in the comments. When pets cost millions, you know we're in Dubai. Let's dive into the extravagant world of royal animal obsessions. Million-dollar pets, luxurious horse racing arenas, and falconry craze. Have you ever seen someone willing to spend millions of dollars just to take care of their pets? In Dubai, it's not just a normal thing, it's a statement of power and luxury. Expensive racehorses, million-dollar camels, albino lions, white tigers, even an army of falcons. Everything in the world of Dubai's royal family is taken to an unimaginable level. Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum's passion for horses began when he was a child. But he didn't just ride horses, he turned them into an empire. Crown Prince Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed Al Maktoum, also known as Fazza, followed in his father's footsteps and won many prestigious horse races around the world. And to serve that passion, This family spends more than $5 million a month just to care for and train horses. Imagine stables that rival 7-star hotels. That's where their speed machines live. But even that's not enough. The Dubai royal family spent $45 million to buy Dalham Hall Stud, one of the UK's largest horse breeding centres, transforming the town of Newmarket into a racing mecca, and that's just the beginning. Meydan Racecourse, the crown jewel of Dubai's royal family, is one of the most modern horse racing arenas in the world. With a capacity of 60,000 spectators, a 5-star hotel, a horse racing museum, and a 9-hole golf course, it's not just a place for racers, it's a paradise for the super rich. In particular, the Dubai World Cup held here is one of the most expensive races on the planet, with a total prize of up to $26.25 million. In Dubai, camels are not just a means of transportation, they are also a symbol of nobility. Some camels cost up to $2.7 million, and they're not just for riding, they're also for beauty contests. That's right, the Dubai royal family holds a camel beauty contest, where the desert queens are judged on the fullness of their lips, the size of their cheeks, or the shape of their heads, and even their knees. It may sound strange, but this contest alone costs $5 million, and the winner takes home a huge prize. For ordinary billionaires, owning a few pets is already a luxury. But for the Dubai royal family, they need their own zoo. In Faz's collection, the 3 most prominent names are Frosty the albino lion, Elsa the white tiger, and a pony named Joy. But that's not enough. To complete the collection, Faza bought 7 elephants, 6 calves, and 1 adult from Zimbabwe for an estimated $12 million. If there is one animal that truly haunts the Dubai royal family, it is the falcon. For them, this bird is not only a national symbol but also a part of their tradition. And to serve this passion, Faza once offered $15 million to buy a falcon training center in England. The owner refused to sell, but in the end a strange deal was made. Faza would be the center's sole customer. But the story doesn't end there. An anonymous prince from Saudi Arabia took his passion for falcons to a new level. He bought first-class tickets for 80 falcons on an Emirates Airlines flight. If you think spending hundreds of thousands of dollars to fly with your pet is a luxury, remember that in Dubai, falcons even have their own hospital, Falcon Hospital, where the birds are cared for with world-class medical standards. Dubai is not only a place of luxury, but also an investment center of the future. Luxury real estate, electric cars, AI, biotech, luxury tourism, it's all here. The world's biggest corporations are pouring billions of dollars into this city, not just for the wealth, but for the vision. Imagine abandoning a Lamborghini just because it needs an oil change. In Dubai, that's not a joke, it's reality. Why Dubai's supercars are left to rot? Imagine owning a fleet of the world's most expensive supercars, Bugattis, Lamborghinis, Rolls-Royces, yet when it's time for an oil change, you simply leave them behind like yesterday's news. Sounds absurd? In Dubai, it's reality. Every year, up to 3,000 luxury cars are abandoned across the city, left to bake under the desert sun in airport parking lots and side streets. These aren't just any cars. Mercedes-AMGs, BMW M-Series, Porsches, and even multi-million-dollar hypercars sit untouched, collecting dust. But here's the real twist. These cars aren't considered luxury compared to what Dubai's elite drive. Take the Dubai police force, for example. While officers around the world patrol in standard cruisers, Dubai's law enforcement rolls out in Bugatti Veyrons, Aston Martins, and Ferrari FFS, not for show, but to command respect, inspire admiration, and even attract top recruits to the force. Because in Dubai, prestige isn't just a perk, it's a recruitment strategy. And if you think the police cars are over the top, step inside the royal garage. The Dubai royal family's collection isn't just lined with supercars, it's dripping in gold-plated masterpieces. Picture this: a $4 million Bugatti Veyron, an $8.2 million Rolls-Royce Phantom, and a $7.5 million Lamborghini Aventador, all coated in shimmering gold. But the crown jewel? A $7.5 million solid gold Lamborghini Aventador, crafted by German engineer Robert Gulpin, using 1,100 pounds of pure gold. But beneath all this extravagance lies something deeper, an investment mindset that turns luxury into opportunity. Wealthy individuals don't just spend, they invest. From high-end real estate in Dubai Marina to exclusive NFT collections and private aviation memberships with NetJets, money flows where status is built. Want to invest in the luxury market? Top investors are diving into cryptocurrency on Binance, launching high-end brands with Shopify Plus, and securing elite business credit cards like the American Express Centurion. Owning a Bugatti is one thing, but in Dubai, the license plate alone can cost more than the car. $5 million license plate, Dubai's most outrageous luxury obsession. Even license plates in Dubai are a symbol of wealth and power. While most people see a plate number as a formality, billionaires here spend millions of dollars to claim the rarest ones. The P7 license plate, sold for $5 million, more than most homes in Beverly Hills. And that's just the beginning. For Dubai's elite, driving on land is no longer enough. Enter the world of amphibious supercars, vehicles that can transform into boats with a touch of a button. This trend exploded when Prince Hamad bin Hamdan Al Nahyan spent nearly $1 million to acquire 6 ultra-luxurious amphibious cars. It didn't take long before the billionaire heirs of Dubai followed suit, turning the beaches into a real-life James Bond movie. But this isn't just a playground for the ultra-rich men. In a city where exclusivity rules, Dubai's wealthiest women have access to a level of luxury beyond imagination. A pink diamond-covered Porsche convertible? Too basic. Instead, the ultimate status symbol is something far more futuristic: Dubai's flying taxis. These fully autonomous aerial vehicles transport royalty, business moguls, and celebrities from their palaces to luxury shopping malls without ever touching the ground. And if flying isn't their style, there's another option: the $18 million Superbus. This 23-seat hyper-luxury limousine is built like a 7-star hotel on wheels, complete with VIP lounges, private suites, and speeds that rival supercars. With a top speed of 155 mph, it doesn't just glide through Dubai's highways, it outruns even the police's Bugatti Veyrons. But beneath all this extravagance lies something even more powerful: the art of turning luxury into an investment. The world's wealthiest individuals don't just spend, they acquire assets that appreciate over time. Whether it's rare license plates selling for millions, prime real estate in Palm Jumeirah, exclusive NFT collections on OpenSea, or high-end aviation memberships with NetJets. Dubai's elite understand one thing: wealth isn't about money, it's about leverage. From sky-high tennis courts to indoor ski resorts in the desert, Dubai proves that luxury has no limits. Inside Dubai's billionaire playground, where money defies reality. In Dubai, a luxury car is just a warm-up. Here, wealth isn't just about what you own, it's about how far you can push the limits of reality. Imagine playing tennis on the rooftop of the Burj Al Arab, a helipad-turned court suspended 650 feet in the air, where every serve comes with a breathtaking view of the Arabian Gulf. But if rallying at that altitude under the 110-deck desert sun isn't your idea of fun, Dubai has a solution: an indoor ski resort in the middle of the desert. And no, this isn't some small snow park. This is a 22,500 square meter, fully enclosed winter wonderland, where billionaires carve through fresh powder kept at 30 def year-round. But the real power move: owning an island. In Dubai, being rich isn't just about villas and penthouses, it's about creating entire artificial worlds. Take Palm Jumeirah, a $112 billion mega-project larger than Paris, where ultra-luxury estates sit on private beaches with direct access to turquoise waters. These properties aren't just homes, they're status symbols and high-return investment assets, driving the luxury real estate market to record-breaking levels. And if the beaches of Palm Jumeirah aren't enough, Dubai's exclusive resorts redefine luxury travel. The Atlantis the Royal, a $2 billion masterpiece, offers sky-high infinity pools, Michelin-star dining, and private underwater suites with panoramic views of marine life. Meanwhile, for those who prefer the silence of the desert, the Al Mahad Desert Resort Spa provides a secluded oasis where guests arrive via private helicopter and unwind in personal infinity pools overlooking the sand dunes. But make no mistake, every luxury in Dubai is also a calculated investment strategy. These billion-dollar developments in exclusive properties, high-end tourism, and luxury experiences don't just serve the ultra-rich, they fuel the private aviation industry, the elite hospitality, and luxury branding sectors. In a city where money is no object, experiences become the ultimate currency. Looking for the ultimate luxury travel experience? Private jet services like NetJets and VistaJet offer seamless access to Dubai's elite resorts, while Emirates First Class provides unparalleled in-flight luxury, featuring private suites and onboard showers. Thinking about a dream vacation? Stay at Atlantis the Royal or explore the private retreats of Jumeirah Hotels Resorts, where every moment is tailored for exclusivity. Owning a penthouse isn't enough. Dubai's billionaires are buying entire islands and floating mansions. A billionaire real estate empire, where the ultra-rich call home. Forget Palm Jumeirah and Burj Khalifa. Dubai's billionaires have taken luxury real estate to another level, acquiring properties so exclusive that even most millionaires will never step foot inside. One of the most private and expensive neighborhoods is Jumeirah Bay Island, a 6.3 million square foot ultra-luxury development home to only the wealthiest elite. Here, properties start at tens of millions of dollars, and residents enjoy private yacht marinas, Michelin-starred dining, and personal concierge services that cater to every whim. A single plot of land here can sell for over $30 million before construction even begins. For those who want true seclusion, there's Zaya Nurai Island, Dubai's version of the Maldives, where billionaires own oceanfront villas with private helipads, accessible only by speedboat or private seaplane. Meanwhile, Dubai Hills Estate, known as the Beverly Hills of the Middle East, boasts mega mansions with personal golf courses, where residents wake up to views of the Burj Khalifa skyline from their backyard. And for those who want heritage with their wealth, Dubai's elite are snapping up historic palaces and estates in Europe, particularly in Paris, Geneva, and the Italian Riviera, turning centuries-old chateaus into modern billionaire retreats. Want to invest like a billionaire? High-net-worth individuals are securing assets through Christie's International Real Estate, investing in ultra-luxury developments on Jumeirah Bay Island, and diversifying their portfolios with Wealthfront's real estate investment trusts, REITs. Dreaming of a luxury home in Dubai? Explore Sotheby's most exclusive listings and discover why Emirates Hills is called the Beverly Hills of Dubai. What other crazy spending do you think these Dubai billionaires will have? Leave your comments below. We want to know what you think. I'd love to hear from you. Like this video, subscribe so you never miss a new story about the world's most fascinating people. Thanks for watching.